All right, good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
So we're back this morning with another morning after reality recap. We are a little late, so we apologize for that. But we just watched Love After Lockup, season 3, episode 7, and we're going to talk about that. Okay. So it starts off with Maurice and Jessica. So we see that they are leaving California. They have to make it all dramatic, get out of the side of the road like they like they were contemplating if they want to go over. No. But they go to Nevada. They violate parole.
I'm gonna say Jessica's a ride or die.
Yes. I just noticed today she had a tattoo of his name on her chest. Did you notice?
Oh yeah, I noticed before.
I was like, oh, okay. Does he have her tattooed?
I don't know. He has too many.
But so they go to Nevada. He sees the house she's prepared.
Yeah, so the farm was an Airbnb? What was the farm? I was confused.
trying to figure out what that was.
I thought that was the house.
Maybe that was an Airbnb.
Maybe he's multiple house. I don't know.
For all of that, they could have Airbnb'd in Compton or California somewhere else.
Was that house in California? No, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying she got multiple.
No, right.
But anywho, it's a nice little home for him to come out of, you know, jail to. Because it's funny, he probably went in with nothing, come out, he got a wife, a house. So he feeling good. He like, yeah, Jessica. This is a blessing. You got that right.
But he gave her property, said she held it down.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He been gone. He come out on the better end of things.
Right.
The next couple we see is Destiny and Sean. Now, your girl Destiny is a trip. So they waking up the morning after their night out in Vegas. They had a good time. But then we're hearing Destiny say how, you know, she want the car because she want to go places while he goes to work. Then she say she want the credit card. Then she's specific about how much she want on the car.
And he already said he gonna leave you some money, and she's like, no.
She's how much is it? He said $1,500. That's not enough.
And when he said that, I was expecting her to be like, oh, okay.
Really? Because you don't have anything. So I was thinking $1,500 would be like a good amount. She come out of prison with nothing, expecting $5,000-$10,000 off the bat.
I said something wrong. I was thinking maybe they had some past traumas or something for him to be so like okay and not even think for a second like she's using me or something.
Well, maybe he knows. Because we'll get into that comment. But even how he's saying he doesn't want to upset her and then she not go to court. Because like you said earlier, he's concerned about her going to court so he can get his money.
So he was like, the $5,000 is worth it if I get to keep my $50,000.
Well, he didn't. Looks like he didn't move it to no $5,000.
Oh well.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he knows. And then of course, I keep trying to get all over the place, but let's fast forward that. I do want to say though, so Destiny clearly is like money hungry and stuff. She don't even think about the fact that he had like 6 kids and she trying to take all his funds. Not even like, you know, what else does he have to pay for? She just want all the money.
All she sees is the nice house that she's in and the fact that he has the money. Right.
So,
and she said he spent $800, $900 already since she's been out. And I'm like, you only been out like a couple of days, or maybe a week, or at least that's what it looks like.
And still expecting $5,000-$10,000 for
what? That's what I was confused. Like, okay, you want to go out and shop? Like, for what?
Yeah, so.
Even for the house, it wasn't like his house was like empty. He had furniture and stuff, like maybe decorations. That's still not gonna cost $5,000-$10,000.
I'm pretty sure she's not just worried about furniture.
But I'm saying for him not to be like, what are you doing with $5,000?
But maybe he is. That's the part.
He's just scared.
I'm saying maybe he's not gonna, you know, oblige to her.
Give in. Okay.
But we gonna see. So then we see Quaylen and Chevelle. So Quaylen is planning to spend some time with his mother and his sister, who he hasn't seen in like 12 years since he's been in. So they have a nice little reunion out front of the house before they go. So they get to the store, they go shopping, and the sister voices the same concerns that his mom did. That Kansas are they in Kansas?
Kansas City, yeah.
Well, I thought about, we're not in Kansas City anymore. So yeah, same concerns. They want him to go to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he's saying the same thing. You know, I've changed. I got responsibilities. I'm gonna be a man about mine. All of that.
And he seems like he's ready.
Right. The sister did say something that was like, I don't know if I'm getting that, but she said something like, as if he said something that would lead her to believe he's just there for the financial stability. Did you hear that?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You don't remember what she said?
She said something about, I can't tell you verbatim.
Oh, okay.
But something like, it makes me think like he's here, you know, just.
Oh, she said that? Oh, no, I didn't hear her.
But okay, I don't think that's the case.
No.
Because I feel like if he went to Houston, his mom and sister probably be taking care of him the same.
Right. I don't see how that makes sense. I mean, and then it's not like she's, Chevelle has done much so far that he know, that what's going on. What does she spend money on?
Well, I mean, I'm sure she spent a lot while he was in there. He was putting money on his books, all of that.
But she's not no Sean. She's not just giving $10,000.
Right.
She's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't really agree with that part.
Yeah.
Because this seemed like a sincere relationship so far.
My only one thought was when I was at that thrift store was, I wonder what he thinks looking at these clothes after 12 years of not.
I know, that's the thing. I'm
like 12 years ago, we was wearing wild things.
I seen some of the shirts he was picking. I was like, okay. But yeah, he been in. But that goes to show too, just the difference. Destiny probably would not be trying to go to no thrift store and get some clothes.
Right. No, she's gonna go to the top end.
But Quaylen, he gonna get what he can get. Okay. So next we see Scott and Lindsay. And Lindsay is not getting out of jail. I'm just joking.
No time soon.
That's what it seemed like. She comfortable. But Scott finally gets to talk to her. I think they say they haven't talked in like a month and a half.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
Yes.
Too long. And they can't call her. They have to wait for her call. So she hasn't been able to call, I think, is what was going on.
Right, because she used her last call or whatever she said.
Okay. And so we learned that she did get in trouble with talking back or getting smart with a staff member.
Right, after she got into a fight.
Okay. Oh, a fight. Okay. And so they denied her release to the halfway house. So that's what happened. So, I guess it ended off with her asking for a little more money on her books.
Right. Yes.
And
they did show a little clip of her. I said, maybe, she's just comfortable. She learned how to do her makeup, so she feeling good. She fine. She can stay.
She should. If she comfortable, if he taking care of her daughter and mom on the outside, that's both worlds. She probably got her relationship in the jail. But we gonna see. So we finally meet the miscellaneous couple that we seen in the preview. Heather and Dylan.
Yes.
So Dylan is locked up. Heather is not. But we do learn that they met before he went in, which is different from all the other couples.
Right, yeah.
So it wasn't just online.
But it still wasn't long.
It was not long. But when he went in, they decided, 3 months later he proposed?
Yes.
So they're engaged. And he's been in there for a while. I don't remember how long.
5 years.
Okay. So they're together. So he's about to be released. And we see her at the lingerie store trying to get everything she needs for when he get out. Was that all?
I said she's just a little obsessive, she sounds like.
I mean, she said she can meet a man, but she have a problem keeping him. So she might have her own issues.
Right.
And from the preview, it looked like she might.
That sounds good to say.
Okay. And so we do briefly see Christian and John's story. He picks her up from the halfway house to spend the day or some time with her mother.
Yes.
And they have a nice reunion.
Yeah, it was sweet.
Yeah, compared to Destiny and her mom. I don't want to go on Destiny. But they did just walk in like, they seen each other last week. But this was, they crying.
Right.
And, she loved her mom. You could tell. And she says how, she doesn't want to hurt her mom, but the addiction, she's not thinking when she's in that state, right?
Right. But then she
realizes it, and it feels so stupid that she,
it's not worth it.
So,
but she says she hopes John can help her with staying on track.
Yeah, I do feel like it seems like she's trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, but
we gonna
see. I think that's supposed to be like a pattern with people. So I don't know.
So now we see our girl Destiny again. So she's going to the furniture store. So there's a little young sales lady at the furniture store.
Just so happens.
Yeah, so where do we begin? So, I guess she was looking for furniture. She starts talking about her little situation. And then we find out the sales girl, she's been in jail too. She was with women in jail too.
Right.
Destiny been waiting on this. She's been waiting for a girl. So Destiny is very honest about her situation, how she got her man, but she's hoping to bring a girl in, but he doesn't know that, all these things. And the sales lady is still open to what?
Anything.
You didn't give her the numbers though. Like what? But
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it didn't help that after all this, and then she's talking about the money and she swipes her card, declines, and then the girl still gives her her number.
Even when she said it, that would have changed my mind. After the card declined, she was like, "Oh, but I need your number."
After she just got out, like she could clearly be scheming. Like all of that could have been a lie, and she's just like,
she just said, "I'm gonna take you out on a date with his money, all kind of things."
No shame.
Oh, yes, indeed. So the card declined.
Yes.
So she actually says it. I think it was some point at this time where we hear her saying how she thought he had more money than he had. She got starting to question what he had.
Yes. I don't get it. What is she looking for?
It's just so good. I'm glad she's seeing that he may not have as much money as she thought. She trying to use that man for everything he got.
Everything.
So that's why I'm saying maybe he knows. Maybe he's not so stupid because he might have knew that car was going to decline.
But he don't want her to leave. I feel like that's risking it.
And she was only buying some for $175.
Was it 175 or I was confused? Is that how she said it?
Well, that's what I thought. How much you thought it was?
Okay, I didn't know she was going to the thousands when she said the total.
Oh,
I never
reminded
it, but I was like, she said a lot of numbers, so I just was like, okay.
Oh.
But maybe it was change. It could have been 175 and some change.
Okay.
But either way.
Well, it was 1,000 something.
Make more sense.
Was it over 1,500?
Right, that's the limit he had given her.
That's not. Well, if that's the limit, if it was more than I see how it declined.
Right.
Okay, so I thought it was $100-something.
I don't know. I gotta look back and see. But
well, that changes things, I guess.
But then when she called, she's like, "It's declining." He's like, "I don't know."
Yeah, you don't know, and he did not care. He at work right now. He'll get first. He at work making a living so he can pay to keep you.
I wish they could have had a camera on
you
here.
out here getting girlfriend. Worrying about what? Furniture?
Expensive furniture? You could have gone to Ross.
Destiny. We go back to Quaylen and Chevelle's story. And so we see Chevelle, she's setting up for a welcome home party for Quaylen while he's out with his sister and mom. And so she takes her cousin, her male cousin, who's like a brother to her, with her. And they are going to pick up a car she's purchased, a truck she has purchased for Quaylen.
Yes.
Well, cousin don't like that.
He does not at all.
Understandably so.
But I felt still he was tripping. I don't know, I guess it seemed like he was tripping off of Quaylen for some reason.
Like him in particular, you saying?
Right, as if like to me it seemed like he made it seem like Quaylen asked for the car, but it was like Chevelle was giving it to him as a gift.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like he was already like, I don't like him because of the
he
car.
hasn't met him yet, but he feels like she's doing too much for somebody she just really getting to know outside of prison. And I guess that's fair to say, but they're in a relationship, huh?
Right. But then, yeah, like she said, once you talk to him and meet him, like, then judge him.
The part I did have a question. He said something like, "Why you didn't get yourself a car?" Did you hear something like that? Okay.
I mean, I could have missed it, but
I know you was halfway asleep. But when he said, I was like, "Oh, but does she not have a car?" That would be a problem if she didn't have a vehicle and she was getting him a vehicle. That would be like,
But she should, cause she been driving around.
Oh, she was driving.
I mean, this all the the season, but all the episodes she been driving around. Remember, she went to pick up his mom when they went to pick him up.
Okay.
She even drove to the place with the cousin, unless that's her mama's car. But I don't know.
Was that her mama's house? I was trying to see if this because I thought that was the mom's house, but maybe that's her house.
I don't know. I don't know if they live together or not. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we don't know all the dynamics, but we still think they are having a legitimate relationship.
Yes.
So yeah, cousin, I feel you, but you're gonna have to, say
Back to
what she
see
do.
what happens.
So the last scene is with Maurice and Jessica preparing to meet the parents.
Yes.
Her parents. I just want to say real quick, when Maurice was brushing his teeth, he was getting that tongue real good. He was making sure his breath was fresh. I don't know if everybody do that. Shit, I don't think I do it that good sometimes. He was ready to throw up behind it. I understand a little gag sometimes, but he was getting that tongue beat.
And then it was funny when she's like, "You don't have to spit in the toilet."
I was trying to figure out why she was worried about how she knew where he spit. Well, I guess you had the droplet sound.
All right, and when it hit the water instead of nothingness.
You don't have to spit in the toilet, babe. Whatever she said. Oh, but they getting ready to go.
On his do-rag.
That part, he said, "Look, the hood rag," but it's okay.
And she's like, "Well, you gonna do something about that?"
Yeah, she was concerned about it. She was trying to act like, but she ain't wanting to go in there with that do-rag.
Right. But I didn't think he was going to.
He said, "I'm just trying to get my hair right back. It's okay. I'm gonna take it off. I'm trying to lay my shit down." The cultural differences.
Right.
See, we know you trying to get your waves in. Oh, but anywho. So, yeah, just in the car ride, I guess he questions if her parents would have a problem with her bringing home a black guy, right? And she said, no, that shouldn't be an issue for them.
I mean, and from the first episode when they first showed her with the parents, I don't think that was a problem.
Yeah, it's probably the convict part.
Right.
But, so it ends with them going to the door, knocking on the door, and they leave us in suspense and have to figure out what's going on next.
But I think Maurice was raised right. He seems like he knows how to.
Yeah,
He's just fine.
What he said, he wants them to see him as a classy man.
I don't know if he said classy.
This girl was sleep.
No.
He said classy.
He said classy?
Tell me, y'all, did he say classy?
He said, did he really say classy?
We about to rewind and just need to see. He said classy.
Okay.
I want them to see me as a classy. This boy taking a little too far.
But he's trying. He's trying.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. So he said upstanding, good man, an honest man, I don't know.
Because that sounds funny, him saying classy.
I guess he could be classy. But that's the end of the episode. So we will watch the next one and be on time to record our morning after reality recap.
When does the show come on? What day?
So Friday, so we'll be back Saturday morning.
Okay.
So we're going to get off here. We're going to record one more video because we behind. On Real Housewives of Potomac.
Yes.
So you can watch that too. But that's it for today.
All right.
Bye.